Also, it seems that there's a pretty cool beach here, huh? At the canal, for which I hadn't read anything. So you see, it's a lovely bay. Look, it's a bit organized. It's sandy and little pebbles. I see a lot of children, so it's not deep. Yeah, it's not. Look here, you see. This is a little kid with his mother. So great. And it's this hill on the background with the buildings. Really cool. And I see there is also, I think those ones are free from the municipality, but the other ones are probably you have to rent it. Okay, not so bad. 2 sunbeds, €10. Very good. And you get this nice shade in front of the water. Very nice. And there's a restaurant here, Kanali. It looks like it's selling seafood. Yeah, there's this big fish in front, so it's probably seafood. It says pizza restaurant, I don't know. And there's another one there, Captain's Restaurant Cafeteria. Here it's all sand. Please that I stopped here. So that's another choice, and it is walking distance from the town. So this is the town. I drove here. From the parking, it's 2 minutes drive. Yeah. Bye bye. Next stop is the archaeological site of the Poros, the Poseidon, I believe, temple. Okay, I think so. Let's go there. I have just arrived at the entrance of the archaeological site of the Sanctuary of Poseidon. I am surrounded by olive trees and pine trees, and I'm probably the only visitor. Yeah, there's no entrance. Okay, that's not necessarily bad. So this is ancient Calabria. So the Sanctuary of Poseidon at Calabria is mentioned by several ancient authors as the site where the famous Athenian orator Demosthenes, yes, committed suicide after having sought asylum in the sanctuary in fear of the advancing Macedonians in the late 4th century before Christ. The Roman traveler Pausanias claims to have seen the tomb of the orator inside the sanctuary in the 2nd century AD. So the first settlement was in the Bronze Age during the 11th century before Christ. The remains from this time were found immediately to the west of the later day temple to Poseidon. After a hiatus of almost 300 years, the site was again settled in the 8th century before Christ, this time by people who used pottery with geometric decoration. From the archaic period, 7th century before Christ and onwards, the function of the site seems to have shifted from a settlement to a sanctuary dedicated to the god of the seas, Poseidon, and possibly, I lost that, where am I? And possibly other gods. So during the 5th century, stores A and B were added. In 1894, excavations at Calabria was the first ever by Swedish archaeologists in Greece. Right. So we have the temple is here. Here. So it's colored. The temple is over there. Okay, let's find out a little bit more. And there's a plug here, buried. Θα είσαι πάντα σε αυτόν τον ιερό χώρο όπως και στις καρδιές μας, οι φίλοι σου. It looks broken. You will always be in this sacred place like you are in our heart, your friend. I think she was, it was a she, and she was part of the archaeological excavations, and I think I have read about her, and that she had dedicated her life to finding this sanctuary. I can't remember very well, but I think yes, she died kind of recently, the last 2-3 years, and there is a little bit of something here. Yeah, and traces of a mosaic there. Let's go and see. Is that a mosaic? Or maybe it was once. But I see there are some steps here. Maybe it used to be once upon a time, but nothing is left. Anyway, that was cool. I just met this very nice family of Brits, and they seem that they're going towards one of the trails, because here it's a series of trails. It says 5, it's all that, called number 5. Interesting. And there's a sign here as well, here, with Poros trails and all the routes. So where am I now? Let's find out. Here, Temple of Poseidon. So I was staying here. That was my ship, yeah, my hotel. This is a canal. I drove up to here, And now I'm gonna continue to this beach here. This is kind of wilderness, so I'm gonna return and go to the monastery here, and if I'm not exhausted, I'm gonna go back and do the, you see, μικρό Neorio, μεγάλο Neorio, those two, and then I'm gonna come back here, take the ferry to Galatas, Athens. All that in one day. Oh my god. Okay, see you in the Vagonia beach. I might even have something to eat there. It's so hot today, it's terrible. The monastery. It's in the area of Askeli, which is very posh, very nothing like the Vagonia beach that I was. So this is the entrance here, and hopefully open. So welcome, dear visitors. Okay. Oh, thank God, it's 10 minutes to 1. So to respect the sanctity of the holy monastery while on its grounds by dressing, well, I read that on my exit. Let's go in now because I only have 10 minutes. I completely forgot that the monastery is closed at noon. Sometimes they close at 12, and others like this one, thank God, it's 1. More, of course, more steps. Here we are. All right. You know that, huh? You can have lukumi for free. That's, you know it as Turkish delight. I'm gonna take this one, which is flavor rose petals. Yay. Believe it or not, they made me put on this. You know, here are the other ones. So I had to wear one of those. It's covering me. Oh my God. You know, I don't think, okay, I understand if I was in hot shorts and all that, but it was decent. Anyway, so this is the Catholicon. Mary, the giving life. Over here. So I want to ask, do they also serve food or is it just coffee? Apparently they used to have water coming out of here. Oh, and this little cupboard is open. Nice frescoes. Let's ask if they serve food here. I was telling you about the cafe, so I asked. They said they can't do elaborate food, but they made this Greek salad, in which, I don't know if you can see, it's that thick. And it's all that food, and it's just for one person. And they also brought me some bread, and this is the view here. And the most amazing is that it costs only €5.50. So maybe you should come to Monastery and enjoy the lovely scenery here and share a salad, because I don't think I will be able to manage all that salad by myself. Anyway, I have to really eat my salad now. Now I'm in Askeli. It's 2 o'clock, noon, very warm. So it's this part that is not organized at all. Stones, but water looks very clear. It has all kinds of water sports here. This little part is organized, and there is, you see the two big hotels there, and there's 1, 2, 3 hotels. So this part is very touristically advanced, and there's a full organized beach underneath. So this is another good option for you if you're looking for organized beaches. Here it looks is pebbly, big pebbles, but I think on the other side is sandy. So let's see, yeah, looks more sandy. Not sure if this is going to be my last shot. I am in Neorio. It looks a little bit organized. There's some music. There's a big hotel there. I see big stones and pebbles and some sandy beach, but maybe that way is sandier than it is where I'm standing. And it's right on the road that connects the town to the Love Bay, which is behind this hotel. It's an okay, I would say, beach. In any case, I think I need to go back to Athens because it's getting warmer and warmer and I'm a bit tired. I'm very sad to leave, and I just hope that I made a nice video and I have inspired you to come and visit and stay in Poros for a few days. Until then, be happy, be healthy, speak to you soon. Bye bye.